stop farming the library. You do not need to farm the library to gain experience fast. Not only gain experience, we're talking a simple route that you can do over and over and over again, whether you're doing it solo or whether you're in a party of 4, to really get those kill streaks up high. So the waypoint that you're going to want to navigate towards is this one right here, the Citadel of the Damned waypoint. This is where you start, and we go counterclockwise. Make sure when you guys are going through this loop, which I'll show you guys, I'm actually going to show you the gameplay as well. Make sure you guys go way up into these little crevices, these even all the way to the very tip. It might even show up on your screen. If you think you've gone far enough, keep going. There'll be monsters, jam-packed clusters of mobs in all these little nooks and crannies. So you clear out this chamber, go through the little stairway, clear out this chamber, going around counterclockwise through here, go all the way up to the top, through this huge corridor here, back around as you pass the waypoint, and you've looped your way around. And it just makes it nice and fluid, very, very easy to navigate through these. So let's go ahead. Let's hit play. I'm going to show you guys, and the kill streak. I'm also going to show you guys tips and tricks, also how to get incredibly high kill streaks when you are doing this. Kind of the do's and don'ts of how to get a massive kill streak. Why are kill streaks so important? The higher the kill streak, the more XP bonus you get, as you guys are going to see in this video. The first tip that I have for you guys is make sure you stay close. It sounds so simple, but it's very, very easy. Not only will you often get sidetracked as you're looting, but especially if you get caught like on one of the elite monsters, say you get one of the gold monsters, one of the purple monsters, they're going to take more to kill. And if you trail off, see, this is the part that I was talking about right here. You want to get way up in here. Sometimes there'll be huge mobs. There'll be 30 monsters shoulder to shoulder packed through here. Make sure, look at all this juicy XP that we're picking up. Make sure you guys pay attention to the kill streak. Right now we're at 73. You want to keep that wick burning as long as humanly possible as we make our way through. So again, a lot of these monsters you don't want to get hung up on too long, because again, once you start breaking off from the group, if you're not doing this solo, but the only way you can get a really high kill streak is if you're doing it in a party of at least, bare minimum of at least 2, but I'd recommend 4. Not only that, but if you look down here, if you see right here, it says Aurora has obtained Sapphire rank 1. This is one of the big reasons. This is actually a good thumbnail right here with all these experience globes right here. So when you're in a party of 4, when you're farming, you get these drops. You get regular gem drops, which are huge. Not only if you're selling them on the market for platinum, or if you're just using gems that you need to rank up other gems, to sock it into your secondary gear sets. It's super, super clutch. So again, if you're able to, make sure you get a party of 4 when you are doing this. But if not, you can do it with 2. And what's really, really nice in the Realm of Damnation compared to something like Library. Of course, Library is very, very popular. There are tons of mobs there, but having said that, there's also tons of players. So what ends up happening when you're farming a place like the Library is you end up competing against other players when you're just farming. If you want to compete against players, do it in the battlegrounds or do it in the challenge rifts. Take it to the leaderboards, right? Not when you're farming, whether you're trying to, you're doing bounties. You want to be battling out against huge groups of other players, because at the end of the day, you want to get the kills, because that's how not only you keep the kill streak alive, but that's how you get the XP, which is what this is all about. You get the XP, and you go ahead, and that's how you're going to continue leveling up, right? So anyway, Realm of Damnation, what's really nice about it is it's not as popular. Not many people think to come and, well, I mean, depending on how many people watch this video, there might be a few more. But one thing I will also say that segues to the very next point I want to make. You're definitely going to want to do this. Look, boom, Paragon 35. Let's go. We're leveling up like crazy. At least Paragon 35 when I'm recording this video. So typically what you're going to want to do when you're ranking up is you don't want to do it at like peak hours, right? Like say 5 p.m. Because even Realm of Damnation, you could still run into other players. Not as many as other locations, but you'll still run into players, and that can ruin a kill streak, okay? Now, if you want to get a super high kill streak, you're going to want to do it kind of off hours, whether it's real late at night or early in the morning. I think when we did this run, it might have been like 9 p.m., something like that. And the experience was perfect as far as going up. During this entire recording, we didn't run into not one single group or even a solo, not even a solo running through here. We literally had the entire the entire Realm of Damnation to ourselves. Look at these mobs. Look at these freaking mobs. It's insane. Look at the sleeping bowel popping off all over the place. Just mob after mob. Look, we just picked up a topaz. It's just nonstop gems. Here's some of the gold elite monsters. Now you're gonna see this. This might trigger you, but you are going to see this glowing beam right here. This is our helm, but don't worry, we do come back for it later. As we're ranking, and you can see the little gold star right here on the mini map. And it just keeps going. 508. That wick is burning so strong, absolutely amazing. And yeah, so it's just real. It's the synergy was absolutely perfect. Not having to fight against other players. Tons of mobs, tons of XP. We leveled up. We got a legendary. There's not much more you could ask for, and it's so fluid the way it runs. It's absolutely brilliant. All right, so that is going to do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, just so you guys can see it, one more quick overview. Here's the waypoint, Citadel of the Damned waypoint, and you come around, again going counterclockwise through here, up and around, and then through here. We usually avoid this area just because we want to keep it nice and fluid, and you get a ton of monsters when you're going through these large corridors as well. But yeah, just coming around, and you can do this over and over and over again. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go ahead and drop a like. But until the next one, this has been Riggs.